And so Hannah did not know that it was actually God who had shut her womb. She kept on praying. She kept on crying. She kept on bothering the husband, give me a child. She kept on weeping, and she kept on soaking herself, even to the point of depression, I may say. Just, it was actually God who had shut Hannah's womb. Bible says in 1 Samuel chapter number 1, verse number 6, that it was the Lord who shut her womb. Tell you what, God was saving that womb for something mightier, something that Israel had never seen or experienced before. That is the first prophet ever to rule. God was not actually punishing Hannah, but Hannah, because God did not come to whisper to her that, hey baby, I'm the one who shut your womb, Hannah kept on bothering herself. Let me tell you, sometimes the things that we go through are technically placed in our lives by God. Sometimes the disappointment, I always have one message that I preach: hope and restoration. Sometimes the disappointment, the pain, the rejection that we feel like we go through constantly, the betrayals and all of that, sometimes it was actually practically placed in our lives by the rejection that we feel like we go through constantly, the betrayals and all of that. Sometimes it was actually practically placed in our lives by God. Sometimes the breakthrough that we were waiting for that never came to pass, it was God who was actually preserving us for the right and the appointed time. He says, at the appointed time, I, the Lord, I make all things beautiful, and I'll make it happen. Don't be like a Hannah. Yes, I know God hasn't told you that he's the cause of that pain. God hasn't. Look, if Job knew that it was God who sent the enemy to afflict his household to the point of taking all of his children, he would have known right from the beginning that, hey, yeah, it is okay. But God did not tell him that, Job, I'm the one who sent the enemy to you. And so today I came to encourage you as we start in a new week. It might be tough, it might be difficult, events and situations might not turn up the way you want it to be, but I still want to encourage you that God knows what you're going through, and he allowed it because he wants to glorify himself. Most of the time, that is the end of the story. Keep calm, hold on, be patient with God, and see how the end is going to play out. I know that surely there will be light and there will be deliverance out of Zion.